Pass. How you doing? If you're watching the replay, hit that like button. Yeah, that'd be nice. See a good high number. Why not? Helps me in the algorithm, so I hear. Although, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. So yeah, I'm going live early. Bored. Nothing to do. It's a non-workout day. No cardio. Usually I'd be riding my exercise bike and walking, but it's a Friday. Fridays and Saturdays are my off days. Yeah, not a whole lot going on in my life. Nobody's even in here. I'm rambling to myself. Fuck. I can't get nobody. Man, zero in here. Normally it takes a minute or two. Oh, Lord. What's up, Joey Chestnut? Yeah. Listen. Yeah, my God. Yeah, finally, somebody in here. You're the only one. You've been very social lately. Yeah, I've been making some more videos and live streams. My standalone pre-recorded content don't get hardly no views, but I'm rebuilding my audience. For the longest time, I was only streaming, and now YouTube considers me a live streamer, I guess. I don't know. Because my standalone videos used to get at least 400 to 500 views. Now I'm lucky to get 200. What was your meal of the day? It's a cheat day. I'm eating all day. I'm eating lots of food. I had pizza. I had cake in great amounts. Barbecue, pineapple, pizza. Yeah. So yeah. I'm going to have more cake later. And that's probably it. This medication doesn't want me to eat a lot on cheat day for some reason. I have my fill. Just listening to music right now? I don't know, man. I just listen to music and chat. Any plans for future video uploads? I'm always thinking about topics I could cover. I don't know. Maybe I got to get a gimmick. Maybe I got to eat weird foods. Maybe I got to drink 20-year-old sodas and beer like I see other people doing. I don't know. Maybe just talking ain't good enough to get the audience. What's up, Swamp Ass? How you doing? What's up, Mighty Bullfrog? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm bringing back the fart videos. I uploaded one last night. It's not getting what the other ones did. Prior to that, it had been 10 months since I made a fart video. I've gotten thousands of views on fart videos, even viral videos from fart videos. But I don't know, maybe I need a new gimmick. I ate an entire box of Trick cereal with milk today. It was good. Yeah, that's crazy, eating a whole box of cereal. Man, that's nuts. That is crazy and nuts. I don't think I could. Maybe on a cheat day I could do that. I don't know why I would. I eat more delicious stuff than Trick cereal. Where have all your groupies gone? They left because I stopped making drama videos. When I was making videos about Truthfully Trisha or Miss Effing Wonderful or Foodie Beauty, I'd get over 100 people in my live stream. But they dropped off. They all dropped off. All the grannies dropped off when they saw I wasn't making drama content. Which maybe I should. Maybe that's the only way to get ahead in this world. Fuck, I only got 7 people in this live stream right now. It used to be upwards of 30 with the same title, minus the introverted part. Live with the schizophrenic, that's what I'd call it. 30 people, guaranteed. Now I got 10. Start twerking? Nobody wants to see me twerking. No, I'll get a strike anyway. I've gotten in trouble for putting my butthole on a thumbnail. I got in trouble for that. I've been considering going to a massage parlor, but don't want to spend the 80 house fee and 150 tip. Not worth it. Well, you're getting screwed off the tip unless you're fornicating with them. At my local massage parlor, it's 60 for the massage, 40 for the hand job. If you want to fornicate with them, it's 100. Probably the same for a BJ, 100. But I don't know why you're spending a $150 tip. A lot of times they'll be like, you want a hand job? How much? And then they'll ask you how much you got or how much you think you should pay. Its standard price is 40. That's what it's always been. So you're getting ripped off if you pay $150. McCruiser, why are you up so early? I'm always up this early. I get up at 9 a.m. usually, but today I got up at 8 because I was tired of laying in bed doing nothing. I'm just streaming earlier than I used to. Maybe it's the time of day. Maybe, yeah. At least your face has gone back to normal. You look like the Marshmallow Man. I see, yeah. Looking good, kid. What's up, Shornin? Didn't get the notification. Damn, that sucks. They're all 80 here and 104 the fornication. I see. Damn. I don't know where you're from, but still, that's outrageous. I live in a small town, so they're lucky to get what they get, because, yeah, not a lot of clientele in a town of 10,000 people. They got to be happy with the tip I give them. I think the first one I fornicated with, she said $200, and I said no. How about 100? And she was like, okay. And afterwards I paid her the 100. The one after that, she wanted the money up front. She said, how much? And I said 100, and she said, all right, and I paid her up front. Shout outs to the greatest YouTuber who ever manifested on Earth, McHenry. Thank you, Hank the Hillbilly. How you doing? What happened to your sequin jacket? I'm lazy to wear it. I'm just a lazy son of a B-word. That's what I am. I could put it on any time. They're here. I'm wearing my smoking jacket today. I feel like Hugh Hefner. What it is, bro? What it is? What's up, Welfare Leech? How you doing? Yeah. Damn. I just felt like going live. I'm bored. I guess I could have watched TV or something. How much do you get in disability? When does it come? And how does it get sent? Well, that's some personal information. I get about $1,200. I got a payee that direct deposits a weekly amount. And I don't know when it comes. It comes weekly. I get a weekly amount. I don't know how much they send me per week. I don't check. But it's $1,200 overall. But it's controlled by a payee who divvies out the money. It's 3:30 in Korea. Nice. I've had 3 bottles of soju. I don't know what that is. Henry the Wise Man, all you need is a crackling fireplace and a pipe, homie. No pipes for me. I can't have nicotine. No nicotine. I don't want to get addicted to that. $1,200 is actually pretty good considering your situation and work experience. Yeah, it's not too shabby. He can divvy that money. That's right. He can. He can divvy out the money. Oh, boy. I gotta put this on my charger. Damn, the phone. Faster, There we go. I think it's charging now. Good. Good times. Oh, boy. Yeah. My God. Did you get your medication from Walmart? Did you pay it without insurance? No, I got it at my local pharmacy. 30 milligrams of olanzapine. I just picked it up today, and Yeah, so I have my medication now. Is your brother on YouTube? I got 3 different brothers and none of them are on YouTube. Did you hang out on Hollywood Boulevard or Sunset? Both. I hung out on both. But I slept on Sunset Boulevard when I was homeless. I'm surprised you didn't get free housing after all these years with your condition. When I lived in New York, it only took a year. Yeah, I never signed up for anything. I never signed up for Section 8 housing or anything. It takes years in California to get Section 8. They accepted your insurance. Yeah, I guess so. Can you do a rendition of "This Guy's Taking a Dump in a Porta Potty in San Francisco"? Somebody's taking a dump in a porta potty in San Francisco. Somebody's taking a dump, and it's taking a long, long time. Those are the only lyrics. My double bicycle trailer is on 15 wheels at this point. Wait till you see it. Nice. All right. Yeah, you're going to have to show me a picture. What it is, homie, what it is, cuz, yeah, listen. What is up, Selwood? Do your brothers look like you? Well, I got an identical twin brother, but you can tell us apart. I got an older brother. He's like 46. He don't look nothing like me. And I got an adopted brother. Obviously, he's not blood related, so he don't look like me neither. Big mistake. What's a big mistake? I already forgot. Your social work. Oh, not signing up for Section 8. Your social worker should have got you on it. I see. Yeah. Well, they never told me about it. I never knew about it. What's the cheat meal today? I had pizza and cake, and later on I'm going to have more cake. Cruiser, can you make my day better doing a famous "What it is, homie? What it is, cuz, yeah, listen. Yeah. You seem like a completely different person compared to those San Fran videos. Well, I'm medicated now. That was before my mental illness. I had not yet went mentally ill and cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs yet. My Lord Chief, you have the voice of a strong angel. Thank you, my friend. What it is, homie? What's up, what if? Buddy checks. All right, say it. Buddy checks, or I said it. I don't know what it means. How close are you with your twin? Not close. We barely ever talk. Yeah, we're not close. Why did the doctor choose 30 milligrams over 20? Because in the mental ward, they put me on 30 milligrams. That was the prescribed dosage amount. But Walgreens didn't want to give me any more than that. They only wanted to give me 20. And I asked for 20, and they're like, oh, no, the insurance won't cover it, and blah, blah, blah. But I got it worked out. 30 milligrams a day for 30 days. That's the medication I got. Does he also have schizophrenia? No, he is not mentally ill with schizophrenia. Yeah. What kind of pizza and cake? Give us the details. Barbecue, pineapple, pizza, and vanilla cake with vanilla frosting, homemade. The pizza was, I don't know where that was from, Pizza Plus, I think. What you gonna eat for the rest of the day? Just another slice of cake, that's it. Just another slice of cake later. Say raise you? Yeah. I don't know what that means. Raise you, I said it. There you go. Yeah. What are you gonna do after 30 days? I'm gonna get more. The doctor's gonna give me. I pick it up every 30 days. It's not in jeopardy of me not getting it. I always get my medication every 30 days. Why does your mom always make bean burrito? My dad is the cook of the house, and we rarely have bean burritos homemade. Any good Asian massage places near your home? There's one right down the street. I forget what it's called. Coco's Massage, I guess. Yeah, that's what it's called. Cruiser, what are you going to eat as your male meal today? I heard you say cake, but that's just a dessert. Pizza and cake. That's it. What's up, Jasmine Star? How you doing? Was there chicken on the BB pizza? No chicken, just pineapple and barbecue sauce. There might have been ham or something on there. I don't remember. Do you ever not wear a hat? No, I always wear a hat. When did you first go to the massage parlor? I first went in my 30s. I don't remember how old I was. Probably in my 30s, I think. And how'd you find out about it? A friend of mine told me about it. Who he went off to the massage parlors, and he told me about it, and I went to try it out. But the one I got was rotund and in her elder years. I say that she probably was in her 50s. Yeah, and I got the happy ending, and then she wanted the $40 for it, and I said, I don't have it. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean $40? I didn't want to tip her. I wanted to get out of there on the cheap, on the sly. And finally, some other dude came in there for a massage, and she's all, fine, leave. And I got out of there without paying the extra $40. But I always pay the tip now, but I haven't gone since November. I didn't know they existed until a few years ago. I see, all right. Did it give you PTSD when people poked fun at your hairpiece at the gym? It didn't give me PTSD, but I felt bad. I felt embarrassed about it. I was highly embarrassed. That hairpiece fooled nobody. So yeah. Fooled no one. I don't advise wearing a hairpiece. What did your hairpiece look like? Can we see pictures of you in it? No, there's no pictures. There's no pictures of it. I wore it when I was 27, and that was before the era of the camera phone. And I wouldn't have took a picture of me in it anyway, because I hate taking pictures. My hairpiece, I don't know what it looked like. It looked like hair with tape on the sides and a lace in the front, and it just didn't fool anybody. Did you match your natural hair color? I sure did, but still, people knew it was a piece. I didn't fool anyone. Cruiser, the last time I got highly intoxicated was a year ago. I don't have any interest in it anymore. Yeah, last time I got intoxicated was my birthday on October the 18th, and I can't be bothered drinking. It just makes me want to sleep. That's it. If I could have a nice buzzed feeling for several hours, maybe that'd be good, but still. What's up, Muhammad Hassan? How you doing? Yeah, my God. Muhammad Hassan. How can they even tell it wasn't real hair? I don't think I would have noticed it wasn't real. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I don't know how they were able to spot it, but they were. It's fascinating how you get some women that think you're handsome and others that think you're repulsive. Usually it's not one extreme or the other. Wonder why that is for you. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, good question. I went on a Reddit board one time that rates your looks, and 3 different people rated me a 5, including one girl. It was 1 girl and 2 males. 3 different accounts rated me a 5. And I was thinking to myself, damn, I thought I was better than a 5. My God, I've slept with countless loads of women, so many that I lost count. There's been times I slept with 2 in a day. So maybe it's my personality. Maybe these women like my sense of humor. I don't know. Where are you from? I'm from California. You need to hit the strip clubs, get some dances. I find it's a waste of time when I can go to the massage parlor and get a happy ending and a rub down that feels good. At the strip club, I just get a watch. That's no fun. I've been to a strip club twice, a local one that's since closed down. Yeah, and all I got to do was watch, but I never got a lap dance. I'm from Pakistan. Nice. That's why I drink. I have beers and maintain a good buzz. I love it. Nice. I don't like the taste of beer. Yeah. Smart. I got thrown out of 2 strip clubs. For what? What'd you do? I haven't tried the firefighter thing yet. Should I this weekend? If you want, sure. I did it for decades. I said I was a firefighter. Yeah. The bald look is more accepted now than it used to be. There are lots of totally bald guys in their 20s and 30s. It's really not that big a deal. Now, for women, it would be devastating to be bald at any age. That is true, yeah. I wouldn't want to be bald as a woman. They'd have to wear a wig and, I don't know. 8 hours of drinking and getting out of control. I see. I've had a 5-hair transplant. Does it look real? They sell Coke cans with Jack Daniels inside. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I've never tried it, though. Looks amazing. Nice. All right. How's Father Cruiser been? He's been good. He made the cake that I ate today. Oh, I also had a sliced apple pie, but that was store-bought. Yeah. Who would win in a fight between a reformed Stoic and Mr. Hate Vicious? I think Mr. Hate Vicious would beat him up. I doubt reformed Stoic can. I doubt he's a good fighter. I don't know. He doesn't strike me as the fighting type. Homer Simpson once grew his hair back. I think I've seen that episode, but not in years. So yeah. Everybody smash that like button. We only got 7 likes in here. Let's hit that like button. There's 22 of y'all in here. I don't know if it'll help. I don't know if that's any assistance to get me in the algorithm, but damn, I used to get a lot more hits. Who would win in a fight between Trump and Obama? Probably Obama. Yeah, I know Obama plays basketball and stays in shape, and Trump just golfs. I can imagine golfing get you in good shape. I already like the live with my tip. Nice, swamp ass. What about a fight between Noodles and Melton John? Melton John, because he's crazier. He'll do anything. He'll beat Noodles' dick off. He'll do crazy shizzle. But I don't know where he's been. Yeah, he's been MIA for quite some time. So yeah. What is the general consensus from women on your penile? They don't care. None of them care. None of them. The only time I ever heard anything about my penis being too small, I was in a bar. And I was in the bar with a friend, and we met these women, and one of them stuck her hand down my pants and grabbed my erect wangus and had a disappointed look on her face and was like, hell nah. But normally, when I'm in the throes of passion, women don't have a problem with it. They never mention it. I'm sure maybe they're disappointed secretly and don't reveal that information to me. I don't know, but it's never been said. Who would win in a fight between Molasses and Cardi B? Cardi B's a black woman, I believe, and I don't know. Those black women are crazy. I don't imagine Cardi B would lose that one. Cruiser, do you have a firefighter uniform? If so, you should wear it and do videos dancing to songs like Disco Inferno. Bet you would get lots of views. No, I don't got a uniform. I never went that in depth with the lie. I just said I was a firefighter, but no woman ever asked me for a visual proof of it or proof of life that I had a uniform. What's up, Moritz Boys Adventures? Yo, nice hat. Thank you, my friend. Bro, you led a wild life. You should be proud of it. I see. Yeah, maybe. Cruiser, you know the famous saying, it's not about length, it's about girth and performance. It's girthy. I think it's thick. Not as thick as a soda can, but yeah. My performance is subpar though. I'm not good because I've never been with one person long enough to perfect the act. I've just been with one night stands. So yeah, I don't think I'm very good at it. I just hope you've moved. Oh, message got deleted. All right. What if the woman asks which station I work at and then says her dad is in the city firefighter chief? Yeah, that's why you pick one an hour away from where you live, so that she doesn't happen to know anybody who works there. That's what I always did. And they never knew anybody that worked there. So yeah, I always got away with it scot-free. Aaron's Journal. Yeah, I made a video response to Aaron's Journal. Y'all should check out. He needs to get a sense of humor, that guy. He's very serious and subdued and down on himself and depressing sounding. It's like, dude, women want to be uplifted. They want a guy with a sense of humor and to be uplifted, and you're just, wah, wah, woe is me, wah. That's a lot of pressure to put on a girlfriend, thinking your whole life's going to change because you're in a relationship. Or what if she breaks up with you? Are you going to unalive yourself? That's probably the threat you'd make to her if she was in going to break up with you. You can't have your whole existence wrapped up in who you're in a relationship with. You got to live for yourself. Also, for being an introvert, you seem pretty extroverted. I'm not in real life. I'm a man of few words in real life. Yeah, just outgoing on the internet. Damn, you thought of every angle, McCruiser. Yeah, that's what I had to do to get laid. Just urinated and it smelled like tricks. Nice, I see. All right. I don't smell my urine. I don't get down that far. I used to rub urine on my face as a teenager because I saw a show that said it was good for acne. So I would rub my morning urination on my face. But it smelled like popcorn to me. That's what I remember. I didn't do it for very long. Joey Chestnut, WTF? This guy is a shapeshifter. What's up, Dan the Philosopher? Didn't someone urinate on you? I can't remember. Yeah, I was urinated on, but I'll never do that again. That's just for the video coverage, just for the views. Cruiser walks the fine line of genius and insanity like me, homie. That's right, my friend. Yummy, buttery smell. Yeah. Have you ever had any ST dizzles? No, lucky me. No, I always wore a condom. Always had protection. So yeah, I got friends that always raw dog it. They're crazy. I don't know what they're thinking about, but they say they don't like wearing a condom. And I was like, well, then enjoy your STDs. Do you think it would be work to get women saying your uncle is a cartel kingpin? I don't think that would work. I don't think they want to be wrapped up with criminals. Although, don't take my word for it, because I never tried it. I didn't want to... Yeah, that never occurred to me to try. I thought you always raw dog it. No, I never raw dog it. I haven't raw dogged it since I was 21 years old. Do you prefer cherry Kool-Aid or cupcakes? I'd go with cherry Kool-Aid. I don't really eat a lot of cupcakes. I don't eat a lot of cupcakes, my friend. STDs aren't that bad. I have hepatitis A, B, C, and D. I see. Yeah. I'm messing with you, Big Dog Cruise. I see. All right. Yeah. I don't have Kool-Aid, but I have Crystal Light, grape flavored. That's tart. That's hard to drink because it's like a liquid sweet tart. But I have it once a day. Out of every job you could pick, why did you choose firefighter? Because it's a sexy job in a uniform. it's a dangerous job, and it's a manly job, and it's the one that worked. I've tried out other ones. I said paramedic. I said a computer engineer. I've said doctor at one point, but I never met a woman and claimed to be a doctor. I just tried it online. So I've tried other ones, but firefighter is the one that worked best. I always come after about 1 minute, have to wait for a refractory period, then I can go another couple of rounds. It's not the most ideal because I'm not peak hardness. The other rounds, tips, I don't know. I never prematurely ejaculate. Only one time in my life after I did NoFap and was super horny and had fornication. That's the only time I pre-ejaculated. Maybe you should masturbate hours before the event, and then you could stay hard when you actually fornicate, but I don't know. I don't know. I never had that issue. Whew, yeah. But I learned on Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew that you should masturbate beforehand so you could last during sex. That was their advice back in the early 2000s. Do you think being a competitive eater could lead to erectile dysfunction? I never heard of that. I never heard of that issue. I wouldn't think eating whatever food had anything to do with your ability to get an erection. I know a lot of useless information, but that's not one I ever heard. Do you rock out or rap out? I rock out. I have listened to rap, but I like rock. I prefer rock, for sure. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Linkin Park lately. You seem like the type to listen to Jack FM. I don't know what that is. What's Jack FM? Rock out to Oasis, homie. Well, maybe. I do like Oasis. They're getting the band back together, and I think they're doing a show in August or something in England or somewhere. Hopefully they can stay together and not break up again. Jack FM, Lulz, I remember that. I see. Was your childhood dream to meet Nikki Sixx? No, that was not my childhood dream. Yeah, but I used to. He had a radio show for a while, that Nikki Sixx, and I used to listen to it, but I haven't. I don't know if it's still on. Don't the women pick up on you not seeming like an actual firefighter, like you kind of can tell someone's occupation based off their vibe? Only one person ever knew that I wasn't a firefighter, and that's because the street I lived on, there was a lot of drug activity on that street, and so she came over with two men and was like, how can you be a firefighter living on the street? And she was giving me the 3rd degree, and yeah, and then the next day she wanted to take me to a place nobody could ever find us. And to me, that said she was going to kill me. She was going to unalive me. She was going to murder me. And so I didn't go. And she finally got sick of begging me to go with her and left, and I never seen her again. But yeah, that's the only time. All molasses questions will result in permanent off-channel relocation. That's right. Cruz, are you watching any shows recently? White Lotus. No, I never watched White Lotus. I watched an episode of 1923 on the Paramount Plus app. It's good, but there's like 4 other episodes currently, and I haven't seen any of them because I've been watching YouTube vlogs about people with depressing lives or people talking negatively about life. That's what I've been watching, and listening to music. I haven't been watching too many shows. You are relaxing like a semi-retired playboy that had his fair share of lusty Latinas, Lord Cruiser. Yeah, I've had my fair share of the ladies back in the day, back in my 20s and 30s and teens. I had a couple in my teens, yeah. Can you tell more of the story of the women who got you banned from the gym? Well, I told you, she came up to use the cable curls I was on, and I was working out on it. And she came up and was like, hey, can I work in with you? And I was like, or no, she said, hey, how many sets do you got left? And I'm like, a lot. And she was like, excuse me? And I said, a lot. Because I was so used to women in the gym calling me ugly that I didn't want to deal with this woman. I didn't want to deal with her. I didn't want to associate with her. I was done at that point. So I was being a dick. And then when I told her a lot, she went back over to whomever she was talking to, and then she said, oh, that guy is ugly. And I overheard this from a distance. And when she left, I followed her, and I said, hey, don't you dare ever talk to me in there again. And she was like, no kidding, and left. But this was overheard by the girl at the front desk, who told the manager, and when I went in there the next day, I was delivered a check for $25. That was the payment for the year of my my stay there at the gym, of my membership. But it wasn't signed. He didn't sign it. So when I went to the gym to cash it, they said this was no good because he didn't sign it. So I went back to the gym, and I'm like, dude, he didn't sign this. I can't get my money. And it was a guy there, and he was giving me the evil eye and acting like he wanted to fight me. And I'm not going to fight anybody. I'm not going to fight for free. There are athletes that get millions to fight, and you want me to fight for free? I don't think so. I can get teeth knocked out, nose broken, orbital bone smashed. I don't think so. And but ultimately he gave me the $25 from the cash register, and I went on my way. Was the woman who banned you from the gym hot or not? 5 out of 10 or more. The one who gave me the check was an older woman, and she was not hot. The one who called me ugly, who said no kidding when I said don't talk to me again, she was hot. Tell story about online date where you didn't want to eat dinner, then ended up just hooking up in a car. That I don't remember. I don't remember that happening. If it did, it's a story from yesteryear. I've went out on so many online dates. I lost count, and it's hard to remember each situation. I don't remember not wanting to eat dinner and hooking up in a car though. That I don't remember that. What was the person's name you sent to see with molasses? It's the guy with a super small shower. Oh boy, we're not supposed to talk about molasses. You're going to get yourself in trouble, and there's nothing I could do. Don't permanently ban this guy. Just time him out if you're not going to... If this is a friend of mine. It's the guy with the super small shower. Oh, Anderson Henderson you're talking about, though. Did you ever want to climb Mount Everest? Never. Never in my whole life. I have the same defense mechanism. I too used to people mistreating me, that I assume most people are going to do that, so I'm unfriendly at first. Yeah, I used to be very unfriendly to women because I was so used to them besmirching my appearance. This is why you need a big girl. Big girls don't cry. I see. Rotund. That's right. Nick gets a pass. Only certain questions are targeted. I see. All right. Why can't we say her name? Because she doesn't want to be mentioned. She has left the platform and doesn't want to be mentioned anymore. Yeah, that's why. I remember one date where we could see everything because you left your phone recording from the car and you were wearing a wire like a secret agent man. Yeah, I was wearing a wireless microphone hooked to my jeans, and my shirt covered it. And I was filming dates at Starbucks. Yeah. So I did that a couple of times. Were you a fan of Lux Maximus? I never heard of him. Cruiser, you need to take over the world with Anderson Henderson, two Christ-like human beings. Anderson Henderson didn't want to work with me anymore. He said we didn't have any chemistry when I went and seen him. Of course I didn't, because I was on improper medication. So I wouldn't have had chemistry with anybody. But yeah, we're supposed to do a movie, he said. And then after meeting me, he was like, I don't want to do a movie with this guy. We don't have any chemistry together. And maybe he was right. I guess we didn't. Cruiser Lord, if you were today's youth, would you be aura maxing 24/7 or no? Aura maxing? I don't know what aura maxing is. You're going to have to explain in detail what that means. One time at the Asian massage parlor, the woman thought I was nice and she kept hinting at her, wanting me to drive her to Walmart to go shopping. I didn't want to and did not end up doing it. I see. All right. That's good. You don't want to be used. Anderson Henderson seems super high in the video, so maybe he was also on the wrong medication. I don't even know that he takes medication. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he does or not. So yeah. Yeah, man. My God, man. Yeah. Favorite burritos. I like a rice and bean burrito, a big one from a Mexican restaurant in this city. That's what I always get when we go there. Or I'll get chicken nachos or carne asada fries. But yeah, oftentimes I'll just get a bean and rice burrito. Cruiser Lord, you got the gift of the gab. Ever thought of being a boxing announcer? No, because I don't know. I don't know anything about boxing. I don't know the sport. I've seen it, but I wouldn't know how to call it. I wouldn't know how to call that. And I'm not talkative in person. So when I'm talking to another person, I'm a man of few words. I'm not as outgoing as I am on the internet. You a fan of spicy food? Yeah, I love spicy food. Have to bounce, keep fighting for translucence rights, McHenry. All right, my friend, have a good evening. Have a good afternoon, I mean. Yeah. I am 6'10" and 125 kg. What about you? I'm 5'9", and I don't know how much I weigh, and I'm scared to check. Because I probably put on some weight eating at the mental ward. Bro, you said you'll move on with the forting, but you gifted us a fort in a short video. Yeah, I said I was going to move on. But then I was checking the views on all the fort videos, and they get thousands of views, and one went viral with over 1 million, and I had a couple that were 50 some odd thousand, and those are my highest viewed videos, and forting is part of who I am. It's in my DNA. It's part of who I am that makes me the human being that I am. And yeah, if y'all want to see me, I'm going to fort, and getting the views on the fort videos is going to transfer views to other videos and streams. They're going to watch the other content. So I kind of need to draw them in with the forts and then build up my fan base that way. That way I can do other things, and maybe they'll watch those too. I don't know. Did you have any aspirations of marriage in your younger years? Yeah, when I was like 18, 19, I wanted to get married young and have kids young. That way when they grew up, I wouldn't be too old. And that was a fantasy of mine. And back when I had my first girlfriend, I imagined marrying her and having a lot of dogs. But I grew out of that phase, you know. I grew out of that phase and never wanted to have kids after that. After that, I'm child-free. Been child-free since my 20s. Never wanted to have kids. After that, after my teenage years. All right, I'll suck it up and watch it. Thank you, my friend. Who would want to get married? Only select the few and proud. Yeah. I don't want to get married. I'm good. Farting is who I am, McHenry Cruiser 2025. It's in my DNA. It's in the blood. Yeah, this farting videos do well. This last one ain't doing well yet, but it could take off at a later date. You never know with YouTube Shorts. But I'll keep doing it just because typically it gets the hits. Would you like having a harem of wives and many kids around you as a kid? No, that I never considered that as a kid. That never occurred to me that was something I should try. But I wouldn't mind it now. Yeah, have a harem, but I wouldn't want kids. Do you think you would be a good father if you had children? I believe I would. Yeah, I don't think I think I would be a good father. Yeah, but that wasn't in the cards. At this age, I don't want to raise another human being. Maria Del Rio, how's it going? What do you predict for 2025, Lord Cruiser? Celebrities are gonna die. Damn, I don't know what big events. I don't know. There's, I don't know. Yeah. Cruiser Lord would be a great father like Zeus was to his demigods he created. That's right. Maybe half white, half Asian baby will be in your future. I don't think so. No babies. I don't want any kids. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing well. I was bored, and then I started this live stream, and it's given me something to do. Are you diagnosed with avoidant personality disorder? What are the symptoms of that, and how does one get diagnosed? Yeah, I was diagnosed with it in my 30s by a psychiatrist, and the symptoms are not talking to people unless you know that they like you, and there's various others. You're going to have to Google it. I haven't even thought of it until recently, but I don't know the other symptoms. You'd have to Google it and find out. I think I saw a video of you farting. There's many on this channel. Cruiser Lord, where do you put the Asian ladies, above lusty Latinas or under? I like Latinas better. I like Latinas better than Asians, but I still like Asians. Yeah. Fair. Yeah. Man. Would you fart here live? I can't. I can't fart on command. I can't fart on command. If I could fart, I would, but I can't. It just happens whenever it happens, and I never know when that's going to be. I remember a live where you went to the laundromat and a couple Latinas wanted you and were trying to flirt mask, but you ditched them. I don't remember. I don't know. Yeah, I remember the laundromat, but that was years ago, and I don't remember now. I understand well when the fort comes out later. Yeah, I made a fort video last night. You should check it out on my channel. I made a YouTube short of it. Yeah, and it was a good one, a loud one. So yeah. Oh, Nookie by Limp Bizkit's playing. That's a good song. Yeah, I did it all for the Nookie. That's what I did in my teens, 20s, and 30s. I did it all for the Nookie. That's why I lied and said I was a firefighter. Yeah. Sexy job with a uniform. Do you fart loudly? Normally, yes. Normally, yes. Yeah. That was a loud fart I made yesterday. So I'm going to keep documenting it, I guess. I need a gimmick. I have to have a gimmick of some kind to get the views. It can't just be me talking. Although that works for other people. I've seen vlogs get hundreds of thousands of hits. Just them talking without editing or nothing. So there's an audience out there for sure. Very good. That's right. Yeah. Whew. Oh, boy. Oh, my Lord. Firefighter, paramedic, Marine does it all. That's right. I also said I was a Marine. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. You know ones that didn't work to get girls? I've said I'm a comedian, and the girl said, "Oh, I'm laughing already." She meant that in a mocking tone. So anytime I've said a comedian, immediate rejection. Anytime I said professional YouTuber, immediate rejection. Online content creator, oh really? Well, how do I find you? Days later, immediate rejection. Nobody respects a YouTuber as a job or a comedian. I eloped with a Puerto Rican mommy in her early 50s when I was 23. Are you still with her? How'd that work out? I said it because I find Forts funny. Nice, that's good to hear. I'm glad somebody likes him. LOL, says Kenosha. What do you think of situational introvert, like introvert with strangers, but extrovert with people you are really close to? Yeah, that could happen. Yeah, I've known some people like that. But for me, it's easier to be extroverted on the internet because in person, I'm a man of few words and not a whole lot of conversation happening in person. It's hard to talk to people for me. Did you meet women when you did security, and did you tell them you did security? Any woman I said I did security, they rejected me. No, when I was a security guard, I said I was a firefighter. Only a few times I admitted to being a security guard, and the girl turned me down. No, I met her on a dating app and met up with her 3 or 4 times. I see, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. I just saw your fort video. Nice, alright, at least somebody's seeing them. I'm going to be doing more fort content. Be on the lookout for that. I'm not leaving the forting community high and dry. It sounds very loud. Yeah, it was a loud one. I tried to film one before that, and it just came out, and I was like, damn, that's not loud enough. I can't upload that. I was glad I had the loud one after that. We love fort content, says Chaz Dutch. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, were you armed? Not as a security guard, but I worked as a fuck, what is it? An armored driver, an armored guard. I was a truck guard. I drove the truck with the money in it and delivered it to the banks that would pick up from stores. And I was armed then, but I'm not allowed to have a gun now because when I got out of the mental ward 10 years ago, they made me sign away my rights to ever own a firearm. Light a fort. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could. That sounds hard. I don't have anybody else to film me. I don't have a lighter. I don't have the drive or motivation. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know how I'd do that with just myself. Why are women so judgmental like that? I doubt they had some respected job. Women, yeah, they can reject. They got a lot of options. They got a lot of men fighting for their attention. I made a fake girl profile on Plenty of Fish, and she got 300 emails in a day. That's the competition that you're working against when you try to meet these ladies on the apps, you know. So they can reject you for not being 6 foot, for not having a good job, for living with your parents and not having a car. I had to lie about a whole lot of stuff. Short but strong is fine, I see. Cruiser Lord, can you please do IRL from pool halls where you are a pool shark and talk to mature ladies? That sounds like too much work for me. I'm not outgoing in person. I don't know that I'd have too great a conversation with anybody in person, so... And I don't play pool. I got a pool table, but I just utilize it to put all my stuff on. I haven't played pool in a few years. And even though I've played pool throughout my whole life, I've never been any good at it. I put on headphones and how loud it sounds. Nice, all right. Did you see that they banned adult films in Florida? Yeah, I heard about that, yeah. That sucks. It's fascinating how they are allowed to judge, discriminate, and be cruel. That's why I had to lie. That's if they're gonna be like that, I'm gonna lie and not feel bad about it. That's just my thought process at the time. I do anything to get laid. That was my motto. Are you going to upload another fort today? I might if a fort should occur, I'm gonna document it for sure. I'm gonna film it and upload it, but that's if I got a fort, which is to be. I don't know. It's if it happens, it does. Does California still have the hub running? I don't know what that means. The hub running? I don't know what that means. A cruiser fort can happen anytime. That's right. Yeah, I've recorded 30 videos of forts in a day once for TikTok. Great indeed. I have grown to not want anything to do with them. I see, yeah. Well, I don't even try to date anymore. I'm good. I don't want the same getting to know you conversations over and over and over and talking about myself and having to lie about what I do for a living, having to lie about where I live, and it's too much because if I tell the truth, I'll just get rejected. The truth is no good. Do they still have it running in California? IRS banned in Florida. I don't know what the hub is. I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. So is that like Section 8 or something? Oh, Pornhub. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, they have it in California. They haven't banned it yet. Yeah. I'm sure there are ways around it in Florida. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. Can't you put your license in? I could have sworn I heard a talk show talking about this, and you had to send in your copy of your license or a picture of your license, and then you could get on or something like that. Haven't watched any adult films for a long time? It sucks. Well, that sucks. Is it hard to find women with similar problems as you? Even they are picky. Yeah, even women on SSI are picky. They got loads of men after their nether regions, so it wouldn't matter to them. They don't care. They don't care, dude. They want you to have your own place, your own car, and a good job. Even if they don't. Why? They can be picky because they got all kinds of men fighting for their attention. What's your preferred style video? That I watch? I watch vlogs of people talking negatively about life. I don't know if that's my preferred style. That's just what I've been watching recently. Lord Cruiser, are you for or against all non-porn being banned? I'm against porn being banned. That's stupid. Allow us to watch our porn. That's authoritarian AF. They just want to do sketchy-ish with your ID. I see, yeah. Yeah, that sucks, but... Yeah. What's up, Ronaldo? How you doing? Hey, homie, glad I caught the early live. You didn't. I've already been streaming 59 minutes. It's almost done. I'm almost done for streaming for right now. So, yeah. Biden says he agrees with the ban. Hope Trump will lift the ban. I see. Well, that's no good. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's the fort that truly defines the man. Words to live by. Yeah, I'm not giving up my fort content. That's what drives views to my channel. That's how I got all my not all my subs, but that's how I got thousands of subs on this channel with the fort content. So, part of my DNA, part of the human being that is the Cruiser Man. I hope you have a good day. Thank you, Wonder Bread. Well, I'm not done yet. I'll stay on a few more minutes. As long as the chat is not dead. It's not like I got anything better to do. I hope Trump stops sending billions to other countries. I'm sure he will. I'm not a big flatulator, never have been. Lately, my diet's been bad, so some days are worse than others. But in general, I flatulate way less than most people. I see, yeah. It just depends on the day for me. Sometimes I do it a lot, other times not at all. Stay on till you fart. I see. I could do that, but I doubt I'm going to fart anytime soon. I just don't see how it could occur, you know. Lord Cruiser, how about we ban all prawn but keep the milky milfy prawn deal? Fist off that. I don't know about that. I never went to my prom. I've never gone. I hope all trogs get offline. I don't know what a trog is. I don't know what it is. Trog equals chimp. Chimp? What are we calling a chimp? Because I know you can't actually mean the actual animal. My farts change with the seasons, Cruiser. I'm dialed in to the universal truths. Alright? Proto-human. I don't even know what a proto-human is. I don't know. Yeah, never heard of it. I don't know the new language that the kids use. Caveman. I know what a caveman is, but you're referring to something else as being a caveman, and I gotta know what that is. I don't know in which. Yeah, I don't know. I just do not know. Damn. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, and if I fart, I will definitely record it for the historical record and upload that, because those are the only good viewed videos I get, and then hopefully it'll drive videos to the content I really care about. The farts are legendary. Please describe in great detail the different notes and scents in the air that escapes the buttock. No time. Any good movies to recommend? I don't watch movies, so I don't know. I haven't watched a movie in quite some time, you know. Not in quite some time, so I couldn't tell you. What's up, Sailor Twift? Boit Trogs, okay. I see. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up. If I have any farts to make, I'll make them and upload them. And hopefully they get a lot of hits, because I'm tired of 100 or 200 viewed videos. I got to be pushed out into the algorithm again. See you at Jasmine Store. See everybody else. Have a good day.